Hey Beavers, it's Tuesday and I'm Lori and you're watching the Beaver Bunch. This week we are talking about I love you and I just want to say that I love you first of all. And then second, I almost forgot it was Tuesday today. I almost literally just went out the door without making a video. I'm on my way to work, of course. I feel like I work a lot of Tuesdays, but I've been working a lot of days in a row, so I didn't even know what day of the week it was. So I'm here. I'm supposed to be seeing Michelle maybe this week for lunch. I'm very excited about that. And I'm going to get right down to it because I have to catch a bus. I love you. This person that wrote in said that she's been dating this girl for a year. She's known her for 7 before that. And this girlfriend, the girlfriend is not saying I love you. And she's asking, should she break up with her because she doesn't know if she should be with somebody who is not going to love her, or if, yeah, it says, do I stick around for someone who will never love me, or do I break up with her? And my advice is, I mean, I'm sure that there's more to your relationship than just that issue. So I think that in a broader sense, you have to kind of go with the big picture rather than like one thing. However, I also think that as far as just the I love you part of it about it is that some people say I love you, some people show I love you, and some people don't know how to love you. But there's a big difference between all of those, and you have to really key in. If this person is showering you with praise, doing thoughtful things, who is thinking about you all the time, who is treating you well, who is loving in their nature toward you, who is, making you feel happy and all those things, I think that there's a loving relationship there. And because somebody doesn't say it doesn't mean that they don't love you. And but then on the flip side of that coin, I know that there's different love languages, and I think that there's a web page if you Google love languages. There's like spending time together, being present, listening, like giving gifts. Um, what's the other one? Like words verbally and things of that nature. So I think like different people show love and affection in different ways, and so you have to know how your girlfriend does that. And if it's not the way that you express it, you have to understand that you're receiving it differently than you're giving it. But that doesn't mean that you're not receiving love. And I'd like to tell a little story, and although it's not a romantic story, it is a love story. And it's about my grandpa, who passed away a couple of years ago. But in his life, when he was older and in my adult life, I always would tell him that I loved him. I would always say, Grandpa, I love you, every time I left, because you never know. You never know when the last time that you see someone will be. And he would always say to me, same doll, like same doll. And it was so cute because that became how I knew that he said that he loved me. Even though he would never actually say the words, I love you, and I would kind of tease him about it, and I would kind of try to get it out of him, he would never say it. And I just knew that that wasn't his style, but it might just, I think that people are socialized to this I love you phrase differently, and some people don't like to use it because they feel like it's thrown around too much, and they feel like it has to be a very, very big moment or something really special, or like almost like a special occasion. Like you don't use the porcelain plates every day, you save them for a special occasion. Some people, they've had a bad experience. They've had people tell them they love them and they don't. So maybe they're trying to be very sure and make sure that it's really how they feel. And I think you have to look at your relationship as a whole and decide why it is that this person isn't saying it. And you need to kind of maybe ask them, like, I know that you say this, but you never actually say you love me, and I feel like you do. And so and if it's important to you that they do, then you need to tell them that, so that either you can help them to say it, or you can help to realize where they're coming from and why they're not saying it. I'm speaking very fast. I had a lot to get in today, but so just know that just because you're not hearing the words I love you, you have to really be like listening in between the lines, and you have to be seeing their actions. And if there's loving actions there, and if that's enough for you, because because some people say I love you and then don't act like they do. And so what's the point of that? Because you hear 3 words, like make up 3 different words that you want to hear then. It's like it's meaningless. So as long as there's meaning behind their actions, then you have to understand that that might be how they're showing you that they love you. And I love you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.